Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be going through and customizing our Let's Get Soaked birthday party invitation. So let's dive on in. First, we'll start by clicking the big blue Personalize This Design button from the product page, which is linked below. It'll bring up a pre-filled box with all of the pre-filled text of the invitation. So what you'll want to do is erase the pre-filled text and replace it with your own. Now that you're finished personalizing your invitation, you can go ahead and customize it. To do so, click on the Edit Using Design Tool button below all of that pre-filled text that you've just changed. It's going to bring you up to the designer page where you have all of the layers on the left, the colors and things to customize on the right, and so on. We have the first water device at the top of the invitation that we are going to change today. We are going to change the yellow by clicking on the right hand side of your screen, that little yellow box. It's going to bring up some pre-filled colors, recently used colors if you've played around on Zazzle before, and then the color picker. I'm going to select a very light green, this pale green, in fact. Then I'm going to take the third color, which is the body of the device, and I'm going to change that into a Kelly green. I'm going to change the fourth color, which is the highlighted colors, to a dark forest green, and you can see how it all changed on the invitation. So do that for the second one as well. I'm just trying to do that real quickly with some purples. Let's see, color 3, color 1, there we go. Now let's change the water balloons. And what we'll do is just click on the first one and we'll just select any color. Actually, I don't want that color because I'm going to change the background to that later. Then I want to change the phrase, let's get soaked, because I can change the colors of that. We want to scroll down on the left-hand side of the screen in the layers panel until you see the let's get soaked SVG. And then we're going to take that. We're going to use a white for the first color, which we now can't see, but just trust the process. And then for color 2, I want to use a very bright blue. I will do the same exact process for the birthday text, which just says birthday SVG on the left. And we're going to use that bright blue again. And then for the colors of the like little water droplets, that is water splash SVG and water background SVG. So we're going to select that bright color again. Now I want to go ahead and change the text to a lighter color as well. So I'll select, I'm just selecting it from the left-hand side of the screen. It's just a lot easier in this design because there's so much going on. So I'm going to click the RSVP and then I'm going to change that. I guess we're just going to go with white for each of these. Okay, so now that we changed all the text, all of the graphics, now let's change the back of the invitation to do, or the background, I should say, of the invitation. Click on the little color box next to background on the left-hand side of your screen, and that's going to bring up your background color options. You can select from the pre-filled colors or select the little plus sign to choose a custom color. Move the sliders around until you get to the color size, like the colors that you want and then move the top little slider down to perfect the color. Now, once you've decided on the color that you want to make sure that the back of the invitation matches that front. So click on the word back in that gray section of the designer tool. And then it's already going to be on background. So just select that first recently used color to make sure that everything matches. When you're done editing and designing your invitation, click the green Done button up at the top right-hand side of your screen. That'll bring you back to the designer page. From here, you can select the quantity down button to select how many invitations that you need, and then click on that big yellow Add to Cart button. This will bring up a pop-up showing that it was added to your cart, and from here, you can view your cart and check out. I hope that this tutorial helped with editing your invitations with me. If you have any questions whatsoever, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you right away. I do want to thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind taking just one quick second of your time to liking the video or subscribing to my channel, I would truly appreciate it. Thanks again. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.